Lego.
Hey y'all, so today I'm giving you this Lori Harvey inspired hair and makeup look. If you'd like to see how I achieved this bomb look, then please keep watching. So we're just going to get on to the nitty gritty of things. I'm going to start by priming my face with my Laura Mercier Canvas Blurring Primer. And I'm just applying that all over my face and my T-zone and stuff where I get oily. And then I'm just going to go ahead and rub that into the skin so we have that flawless finish.
Your mind so they be stalling, and I'll be always there to answer whenever you're calling, and you always hold me down whenever.
So now I'm just going to set that primer with my Laura Mercier translucent powder just to make sure that our foundation sticks to our face and just to make sure that everything is seamless and flawless. And I'm just doing that with my brush all over my face.
You got me elevated like I hit the bar.
So moving on to brows, I'm going to be using my Annabelle eyebrow pencil in the shade Universal Ebony. I chose this one because it's a very natural finish and we know Miss Lori Harvey loves her natural brows. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that pencil and start filling in my brows and shading them in for a flawless natural look.
Yeah, them I want about man, put a ring on it. You're the only one me I really gotta think of. Trust me when I say you're the only one I feel for. Wine for me, girl, them I really try confuse me. For the money, me not flip on your head. You got a thing that go Chris for a man. I got the money, so they sing for me.
To conceal our brows, I'm going to be taking my detailer brush and my Fenty Pro Filter concealer in the shade 390. Just going to go ahead and clean up that brow, but still having that natural radiant finish.
Really wanna stress up on me. Bad man, them really can't stress up on me. I really wanna test man for it. Bad man, them really wanna test man for it.
So now I'm just taking my beauty sponge to just blend out the concealer under our eyebrows, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take my finger just to make sure that it's seamlessly blended in, and I'm going to continue that for the other brow. So now I'm just going to set my face. Beforehand, I saw this in her Vogue makeup tutorial and I thought it was really helpful. So I'm just setting that into my skin. So now I'm going to go in with my tried and true skin tint by Fenty in the shade 20. And I'm just going to just squeeze the bottle of the foundation all over my face. And I'm just going to go in with my foundation brush just to make sure I'm evenly dispersing it over my face. Make sure you get under that neck, girl, and just blended that into my skin.
Always there to answer whenever you're calling, and you always hold me down whenever it's boring. So sexy when you think about
For a super flawless finish, I'm just going with my damp beauty blender with my setting spray and just going over the parts that I did with the brush. So to conceal slash highlight, I'm going in with my same Fenty concealer, and then we're just going to really do a very minimalistic concealer under the eyes. This is a Lori Harvey makeup look. She doesn't really go too heavy on the makeup, so that's what I'm replicating here. And then I'm also just going to add some to my forehead, and then we're just going to get into contouring. So this is my matchstick in the shade Espresso, and then we're just carving out our cheekbones and also underneath our jawline as well, so we can have that defined simple contour look. So again, with our damp beauty blender, we're just going to go ahead and blend out our concealer and our contour.
Wine for me, girl, she a wine for me, man. Now if you lose control, you got the fire can cool, let's get the groove on. On the cruise control, let the vibes come true, let's make a move on. Them really wanna stress up on me. Bad man, them really can't stress up on me. I really wanna test man for it. Bad man, them really wanna test me man for it. Get that feeling, something that give me that healing. Me, I don't want to tire, so me, I light up the fire. Me wanna get that feeling, something that give me that healing. Me.
We're just going to go ahead and set our concealer with our Laura Mercier translucent powder. Guess we're going to just do a little bit of baking. So I'm just putting that underneath my eyes, on the forehead, bridge of my nose, and also underneath the contour just to make it a little bit more sharp. And I'm just going to go ahead and start priming my eyes with my Fenty concealer. We're just going to blend that out with our fingers just to make sure it's seamless and that the product stays on our eyes. So then I'm going to go in with that little burnt orange color of my Morphe palette. I'll link it down below. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use that as a transition shade for my eyeshadow. It's going to be very sultry but very soft glam. And then I'm going in with that same orange color from the palette. And then I'm just going to put that into the crease of my eyes just to have a little, you know, definition in my crease. And then it has that nice transition color. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend that transition color out so it's not as harsh. And then we're just going to continue the same steps on my other eye.
Me, I don't want to tire. So me, I light up the fire. Me wanna get that feeling.
Going into that same Morphe palette, I'm just taking that gold shimmer shade and then I'm just going to tap that on my eyelid with my fingers. I just find it melts better with my fingers as with a brush. And then we're just going to go ahead and do that for the other eye as well. Sorry, I didn't realize that I was blocking my eyes, but you guys get the gist at this point. So now I'm just going to go ahead and blend in the crease just to make sure that everything is blending seamlessly with the lid color and also the transition color and the crease color. So now I'm going to take my handy dandy mascara by Too Faced Damn Girl, and then we're just going to fix those lashes. I'm not a lash girl and I wasn't about to struggle, so I just took my handy dandy mascara and it still gives me decent volume.
Really wanna test me, wanna get that feeling, something that give me that healing.
So now we're just going to brush off that powder we had sitting baking for that time and just making sure that everything is seamless and blended. And now we're just going to go in with our Mocha Mami bronzer and just going to warm up the face, go over the parts of the contour that we had there previously. And Lori Harvey loves a bronzed face, so we're just going to bronze up that face so we can have some warmth and definition to our face.
I know
It's VQs.
So now I'm just taking my Fenty Summertime Wine blush and I'm just tapping that onto the apple of my cheeks, and also I'll be adding it to the tip of my nose. Lori Harvey does like to use blush, so I thought I'd incorporate that into that look as well. Then we're just going to blend it out with our fingers so we have that flushed and blushed look.
when you think about
So I'm just going to set everything in place with my Morphe Luminous setting spray, and we're just drenching the face so it can be seamless, making that dry in the skin. So now we're just going to take our loose Fenty powder just to make sure everything comes together seamlessly. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set the face so everything can sit properly. And then I'm going to take my shimmer stick in the shade Cinnamon, and I'm just going to use it as my highlight today, and then I'm going to blend that out with my fingers so it can have a seamless and universal natural look.
you're the only one me I really gotta think of. Trust me.
So now I'm just lining my lips with my brown lip liner that I got from the dollar store, and we're just going to outline the shape of my lips. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend that in so it's not as harsh looking on my lips, and just to create that ombre effect. Then I'm going to go in my gloss cream in Cookie Jar. Lori really loves a gloss, so I thought I'd incorporate the gloss cream into this look to have that sultry soft glam look. So I'm just placing that on top of my lips, and we're just gonna blend that in. And this is the finished look of the makeup. Now we're gonna move on to hair. So for hair looks, I'm going to be recreating Lori Harvey's most famous, infamous look with just her ponytail and her edges out. So I'm just taking out the edges to create this look. We know that Miss Lori Harvey is the queen, second to Sweetie for baby hairs. So now I'm just gathering the hair to put it in a ponytail by brushing it and combing it back just to make sure we just have it in place before we start our ponytail process. So I just gathered my hair in a ponytail just for the first stage, just so we can go ahead and slick that over. So I'm going to take my Instant Control edge control that I swear by, and then I'm just going to take a dollop of that into the palm of my fingers. We're just going to rub that in, and then we're going to put it all over the front of the hair and also the back, just so we can have that sleek look when we're brushing it back to do the ponytail. So now I'm taking my bristle brush just to brush that back, and then we're gonna do it again because again that was the first stage, just to make sure that it was in place. So now that it's in place, we can have it molded. So as you can see, I am fighting for my dear life to make sure this ponytail is sleek and up to par as to how I want it to look. Bro, look at my face. But yeah, so we have the ponytail back, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and start on the edges. So I'm just putting the edge control in the perimeter of my edges that I'm going to style, and I'm just gonna take my edge brush and we're gonna start baby hairs. I'm actually surprised I'm not the baby hair queen like Miss Lori Harvey, but it looks kind of decent. So now I'm just gonna continue that throughout my entire head.
Flip on your head. You got a thing that go Chris for a man. I got the money, so they sing for me, girl. Wine for me, girl, she a wine for me, man. Now if you lose control, you got the fire concool, let's get the groove on. I on the cruise control, let the vibes come true, let's make a move on. Them really wanna stress up on me. Bad man, them really can't stress up on me. I really wanna test man for it. Bad man, them really wanna test man for it.
Now that our edges are complete, I'm just gonna go ahead and tie that down with my satin scarf, just to make sure those edges are laid, honey. So now we're just gonna secure that, and then I'm gonna finish getting ready off camera, and I'll be back. So y'all, this is the finished look. Let me know how you feel about this look. I really love how it came out. It's giving sultry soft glam with Lori's signature ponytail. Like, get into the baby hair, sis. Like, things I did that. Okay. Look guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this look. Let me know if you want more makeup hair tutorial looks. I definitely can do that for you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time, babies. Bye.
When you think about, I can't tell me nothing. What you talk about, man, I light you up. You will turn me on. Man, I play my song. You will sing along. You got me elevated like I hit the bomb. 007, man, I James Bond. Me when I get